Alright, we got Weed and Sip here. Guys ready to rock it downtown? I'm Jim Weed and I'm the ruler of the world.
Buttermoose, yeah, the Buttermoose, yeah. Buttermoose, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Buttermoose, yeah. Buttermoose, yeah. Buttermoose, Buttermoose, oh yeah.
Hey guys, we're Weed and Stiff. We haven't been around in a while. It's been, what, 11 years?
11 years, solid.
Since our last record. We took a little bit of a break. To be honest, we both thought, I think, that the band was kind of done.
Yeah, I mean, I would have bet money. You know, I never really had a lot of passion for the game, but...
It's true. It's true. Yeah, so we came back this year. We discussed over Christmas. We met up, our families. We had a nice feast together. And discussed the possibility of doing a new record. So for the last few months, I've been in the studio working on some ideas.
Yeah, this album took 5 months. 5 months. It was a good long journey.
Yeah, and we're happy to say it's wrapped up and it'll be coming to you soon. Chances are, if you're watching this documentary, you will have it in your hand and you should check it out.
Solid piece, dude.
Yeah, don't just skip to the third disc.
They may have. If they're watching this, they probably never even listened to the album. 2 CDs.
It is. It is.
The second one, all remakes.
Yeah, remakes of our past songs, 94 to 96-ish, our first era of Weed and Stiff.
Yeah.
The band started in 94, and that's 20 years ago now. It's our 20th anniversary. And it just so happened that we were at a bar.
Yeah, right in the bar.
And this is after we had a failed pop star
Yeah, you
adventures.
You don't want to talk about our failed pop life?
No, let's skip that. So anyway, in between career moves, we're trying to figure out what we're going to do. And
His was terrible. His failed pop career.
Okay, I don't. Okay.
Mine was pretty good. Freebird.
It was all right.
I did pretty well.
Yeah, it's about.
Yeah, you know.
So I was in a bar one night, and I used to be into some heavy drug called Sneak.
Yeah,
Sneak. It's bad news, guys.
Yeah,
And
I'm not a big fan of seeing people. Yeah, I didn't know Stiff very well at the time, but we had a mutual friend, Rabbit Sanso.
Yeah,
that's him. So I knew his face. You know, I seen him, and when I saw him using Sneak, it was just so offensive to me. You know, he's a good young guy. Shouldn't be out wasting his talent, his mind. You know.
So he came over to me, and he basically said, what the is your problem?
That's it right there.
I'm Jim. This is my great long partner, Dill. You know how we met? We were in a bar drinking Coke, and Dill walked in with a piece of snake in his mouth, and snake is a heavy drug, and I do not like seeing people doing it. So I said, Dill, what the is your problem? I don't get it. Do you have a freaking problem? If you do, you should just talk it over.
Yeah. What the is your problem? And yeah, so we talked. He got me off of it, and we became friends after that. What was that little project we had right after? Where we had a really quick little project.
Oh, right, yeah.
It was kind of an anti-retardation foundation. It was an anti-drug campaign.
There's a knock on the door. I wonder who it is. There's a knock on the door.
We had a third member at that time.
Yeah, I don't even remember who. No, it's been long ago. Yeah.
No, she was nice though, good person, but
Yeah. Well, then after that, we decided to get together and work on our own project, which was called Wheat and Stiff. I remember our first album. Everything was on cassette back in those days.
yeah.
First record, the singles off of that. We had a big, No Reason was a big hit.
But that's no reason to stab them in the rear. That's no reason.
Yeah. This is back then I don't remember all this very well. I wasn't really paying attention. I had a lot of things going on, but I thought our first. Did we release an album before we went on the Fabio show?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't, because remember he was asking us. You guys are familiar with Fabio, I'm sure. He was a talk show host. If you really not been following us,
It's gay.
yeah, he is very. But he had us on that one show, remember, and he was asking us, what our 8-track tape was going to be called,
Yeah.
and we didn't have a name for
No,
it
we didn't at the time. That's funny.
because we were still working on it.
So our first song was then I'm not gay.
Yeah, first song we ever did was called "I'm Not
Do
Gay,"
you
which
think
was
that
a
was-
little shot. It was kind of bad timing to play that on the Fabio
Yeah,
show.
I was just I never really actually noticed that. Do you think he was offended that we actually wrote a song called I'm Not Gay and he's a gay man?
And I'm not gay, and I'm not straight.
I don't even think he was even listening.
No,
When
I
we
don't-
performed, he just left.
Yeah, well, I know, but then remember backstage, you followed Jim backstage, and I remember you showed up, you had no shirt, and you're missing your hat. And I was trying to, yeah. So I walk in, I'm packing up my gear, we had just done our thing, and he comes back all panicked and said Fabio, attacked him and tore his shirt and took his hat.
And have you seen Fabio? Cause he stole this hat. I gotta find that hat. Wait, about your shirt? He stole the shirt. You didn't wear it. Huh? He did. He's stealing everything. He ripped it off me.
And then sure enough, when the episode aired later, then there's Fabio wearing Jim's hat singing one of our songs.
I am within my country, and I am not a guy. Yeah, oh man, okay.
So I don't know, I don't think he was offended, he seemed to be a fan.
Yeah, I just never really realized that we did that.
So anyway, that first album came out, and that kind of started to launch our career. No Reason was the biggest single off that.
Yeah.
We decided to, with our new technology, decided to remake that song. It's on disc 2 of our new record.
That's no reason to stab them in the rear. But that's no reason.
Yeah, that was a great song back
Along with Tooth Fairy. Tooth Fairy was track 1 on our first album ever.
Yeah. What was that one called? Black and White something?
No, that was Mule 56.
Mule. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care. But it had I think five numbers.
Something like that, 5 or 6.
All 5 are just awesome jams. It goes from Tooth Fairy, No Reason, it has Chewing Gum, which is one of my faves. I
Yeah,
love
that
Chewing
is
Gum.
a fantastic. It had Tacos, which is a little bit racist.
Yeah, Tacos is a little racist. Now that we're like in 2014, it just seems a little odd that we did that.
Yeah, time's a little different. It's
Back
funny to look
then.
back on it.
Excuse me, let me get some water.
Okay.
Want anything?
No, I'm all good. Our second record was Black and White Retraction. That came out. That's our sophomore effort, and
Yeah.
and that was a much bigger.
Sophomore.
Yeah, that was a much bigger attempt at a lot of big hits. That was when we first got thrust on the big stages, thanks to songs like Gas Man. And,
Yeah, Cats and Toads.
Cats and Toads is a big one.
Yeah.
And both of those songs are also on disc
Freedom
2.
Pants. That was on that one.
No,
Yeah, Freedom Pants.
Freedom Pants was the last record.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we did that. What else was on it?
Freedom Pants was on there.
No, it wasn't on there.
Well, we can check. We can check after.
It wasn't.
Okay, that's fine. Just drop it.
We played shows, in Tokyo and in.
Yeah, LA.
We did an LA show.
That was a good show.
It was a good show.
I think that's my favorite show.
that was.
Yeah. The Fun Bags.
Fun Bags is also off that record, which is also on the second CD that we redid.
Yeah, we remade Fun Bags. It's great.
Yeah,
Great song. Now.
Listen to it. In fact, just go ahead and hit pause on the DVD and go listen to it.
Yeah.
We'll wait.
It's great, isn't it? It's awesome. My mummy was a blowfish. Yeah.
Yeah. See, you enjoyed it, didn't you? So,
Good song.
no, we did some big concerts there. I remember that was back when I had my top hat.
Yeah, I really missed that top hat.
It was made of paper.
Nice hat! Down! Excuse me. I need something. There you go. Alright.
And
It's all right.
and
It's all right.
it's alright. It's groovy.
It's alright. It's alright, man. It's alright. Just groovy.
It's alright.
It's alright. It's groovy.
What else to be said about that?
About
That
Black and
second.
White. Well, it just, you know, it had so many great jams with Gas Man
Yeah.
being probably one of the classic legendary songs of ours. Now that I think about it, that's probably better than anything we've ever done. I don't know why we continue, you know, to even try to beat that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, if you think about it, it has Cats and Toads, Fun Bags, Gas Man,
A bunch of other songs you don't know.
Snuggle Dutt.
Was that on that one?
Yeah, Snuggle Dutt. It's on that one.
Our third record was with the Elf Rooms. It was a flop. It didn't really. It was unproduced.
Which one?
The only real notable song was "Lonely Cowboy."
Yeah, it was recorded awful. We had some terrible technology back then. It was-
Yeah, and you would think after being the big band that we were, after the second record, you'd think we were able to afford that. But our manager at
Yeah.
the time was just kind of blowing money on whatever. And
Yeah.
he bought a lot of sheep. I don't know why he did, but it was just came home and just sheep everywhere. And I noticed that my check for the record, it was like $56.
At that time, I thought we were so good, and especially me. I was doing so good at that time. I didn't think you could give us some shitty technology, some shitty ways of recording. I was gonna lay down some fucking shit every time. It was gonna be gold every time.
What's your point?
I'm just saying, that's probably what happened there, you know?
What's what happened there?
You know, it's like you bring in this shitty technology, but I always think, I figured, it doesn't matter. Just put it out there. I'm gonna fucking lay down some gold every time.
Yeah, but that album didn't sell very well.
Yeah, it didn't.
Yeah, well, the Elf Rooms, our third cassette, that went largely unnoticed. Marketing was just terrible for it. But we went back and revisited when we were doing this project, and a song called "Lonely Cowboy," which had a lot of potential until we kind of forgot about it. So we remade that, and that is also on the second disc of our new record, and that's fantastic.
I'm not a lonely cowboy. Making do.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just these are really short.
You had them.
Yeah, you got
The mediums.
you got nice trousers on. It's just this is not a part of my body that you don't really expect to be on camera. So
Well, you knew we were doing this today.
yeah, they're good shorts though. Look at these things. They flash.
Yeah, they're nice, but I mean, it looks like you bought them a size too small.
Well, I'm not gonna go change. We're already in the middle of this.
Yeah. All right. Well, after Lonely Cowboy, after our third album, we needed to regroup. We needed to think about what we're going to do next, because that didn't do well for our career. We were on the way up and up and up, and then it just nothing.
Yeah,
So-
Lonely Cowboy was such a good hit though. That's I don't want to go off topic, but I'm so glad we got to remake it, because now you guys get to experience Lonely Cowboy how we wanted you to have it.
That's true. Exactly. Yeah. Well spoken. Well said.
Well,
So anyway, we needed to retool and regroup and rethink our career path.
Retool.
So what happened was we got a new producer, a new manager, and then we ended up releasing our fourth record, which was the Opera House.
Opera House.
And we had a little bit more mature vibe on that one. We had started to really, I think, hit our stride with that album.
It was much more mature. We had a song called "If You." Great lyrics to that.
Yes.
Case on my dick in the bathroom. Think they gonna feel like a twinkle. Maybe gonna feel kind of funky.
60s. 60s was our big single. We performed that all the time on television shows, on the Fabio show.
Yeah, we actually performed 60s too many times.
Yeah, it was just one of those you get tired of eventually. Do you remember the Fabio show?
Yeah, the Christmas jam?
Yeah, the Christmas one.
I think that was our first interview, right? That was when they interviewed us for the first time. I smashed a tree.
It was the first time they actually sat us down to talk to us. I don't know why it took 4 records for that to happen, but
Yeah,
it's just kind of strange.
just
I think
the
about
bands
it.
just go out, play the fucking music.
Yeah,
You need to hear what you think.
yeah, exactly. Well, except for us.
Yeah, you know, when they realize we got a lot of thoughts, got a lot of things to say.
We do. So that record just kind of blew us back up, and we played around. We didn't do any big tours, I don't think, that year. We did a bunch of television.
No, I wasn't really feeling it. You know, you put out such a good album, and you just want to kind of ride that. You know, why do all this extra work of touring when you got such a good thing going with a good selling album?
That's what you're supposed to do, though.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, that's just a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why bands do that, really. You know,
Because they have to make money.
I know. We do that. It's just, you know, why do you always have to? It's greedy, really. Just more money. Just take what you get.
But weren't
You
you
know.
just posting? Okay, never mind.
Enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
So we did some mild photo shoots for our 4th album, but we were exhausted from making that album.
Yeah.
And so it really showed on the follow-up, on our 5th record, our 5th tape cassette
that-
release.
That was a fucking dirt time of our career. Just
Yeah, that was probably the thing that we're least proud of.
Just smelly work we released.
Yeah, I mean, it smelled like a normal cassette
It
tape. but-
stunk. It's fucking stinky. Stinky shit, man.
It had that keyboard song called Hands Off.
Yeah, what the hell was that about? That was all you. I had no part of that shit.
Well, I wanted to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, well, you did, I guess, but Hands Off. We were almost gonna remake that one for you guys. Hands Off.
But we ended up with that was when we had a song called Universal Mind, which I later found out.
What is this, like a half an hour? Or how long is this supposed to go? It's alright. So
We're talking about the.
Okay, it's fine. What are you talking? Hands Off? Yeah, it was
No,
a
I
great
was talking
song.
about Universal Mind, which we found out later that Jim just basically took a bunch of lyrics from The Doors.
It's not true, actually. No, see, Jim Morrison and I kind of, you know what I'm saying, and it just, when we went to check, and actually he wrote the exact same thing.
Well, it's because you stole it. They were in the 60s or 70s.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
Maybe.
Anyway.
They had like 5 songs on it, right?
Yeah, one of them was like a weird metal dark song. that
Yeah,
was just
there was a
horrible.
good song though, Run With Me or whatever that one's called.
Oh, Easy as Snake.
Yeah, that
Easy
was
as
a
Snake
good
was the
song.
single off that. It wasn't nearly as strong as any of our past records, but it was a fairly catchy single.
Run with me, run with me, run with me, run with me, I'm scared.
Yeah.
We did perform that. I remember on the Fabio show. That was when you smashed the light bulb.
Yeah, we performed Universal Mind there. Yeah, that was...
Did we do Universal Mind?
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Oh God, we did that too.
We did it so well though. It was such
That's
a good
true.
performance.
It really was.
Light bulb broke.
But yeah, the songs just weren't quite there, and things were spiraling down. I think you went back into rehab for a while.
Yeah.
After that, and
I think you went back to your sneak too.
Yeah, I did. Just
everything
briefly.
went to shit.
No, you got arrested. That's right. You got arrested.
I don't know why I keep throwing the negatives in my face.
No,
You
I'm
know?
just saying what happened.
All right, we can make something like, you know, I joined a tea club.
You didn't.
know, and I was
but you
busy
didn't
with
join a
tea.
tea club. How are you busy with tea?
Tea is a very demanding hobby, you know. It's just, I don't know why we gotta be so honest with these people.
It's a documentary.
Yeah, but fuck. Yeah, I went back to rehab. No big deal.
I
God.
wasn't saying
And
it
I
was
got-
a big deal. I was just saying
Well,
that's what happened.
I got
Anyway, this is
arrested.
In 96, yeah. So this is 1996. So
Okay.
between that started. I mean, we got together a few times. Stephen Huey's show was.
What's going on?
So this is 1996, and we took a little break, took a hiatus. The history of the band was uncertain at the point, and we were just collecting our thoughts and our energy. And then about that time, I remember the Stephen Huey show was a new show on the radio, and it was quickly gaining steam.
Yeah, the new Fabio show.
And so they really begged us, and so we came back from a hiatus. I don't think you and I had seen each other in at least a year or two. Came back and did a brand new song, and it was awful.
Tommy man, he's a little godlike creature. We always say it's cool to be a G.
I'm not listening to you at all. But are you talking about when we did the Fabio show, the New Year's Eve thing? Is that what you're doing right now?
That was also in that. I'm not there yet.
Okay.
Because before that we did the Stephen Huey show.
Let me know when you're there.
You're just not gonna talk till then.
Well, I don't. This is a cloudy. I'm arrested at this point, so it's a tough time for me. Really, I was part of a tea club, and it was a very
You were
very
not anyway.
demanding
Okay, so
hobby.
anyway, we came back for a few reunions, a few songs.
There's a lot of different
I
tea
did.
out there. Just saying, man. It's a demanding hobby.
Right. So we came back and we had done a couple songs with Stephen Huey on our show, and a couple of interviews, and we had tried to start a new album. It just didn't work. It kind of fell apart. And then we got the call from Fabio. He was having a big New Year's Eve show.
Yeah.
A lot of big names on that one. Joe Bobson from Luca was on there.
He's a good guy.
It's my boob right here. My band, Moo Cow, featuring me and some other guy. We are good. What are you doing? Are you making fun of me without using words?
He's
I
a
don't know
great
what
guy.
the fuck he's up to these days,
I
but
don't know.
good guy.
Jojo McDaniel was on it. It was a big show, and it was New Year's
well.
Eve.
He's like an asshole to me.
It's,
I don't know.
I didn't really
Jojo.
talk to him much.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So we decided to come out. That was when we did the peanut butter and ham sandwich song.
Yeah, that's a good song.
No, it really wasn't. That's probably the worst one we've ever done.
It's all right.
Ham peanut butter sandwich. She got a ham peanut butter sandwich. She made me the butter. She got a ham peanut butter sandwich. Yeah. Ate apple.
Not bad. We sounded like Horn, but unplugged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we get breaks? Like
No.
like 5? 5, 10?
5 breaks.
No, I mean like 5, 10 minutes. What's going on there?
I just. 2000 hit. The year 2000 hit, and
Yeah.
And this time around, I remember Jim and I got together to kind of discuss if the band was going to dissolve or whatever.
Yeah, we decided it would.
No,
Yeah.
that was not that time.
I was having a lot to do with my tea thing, so
You didn't go to a fucking tea club.
it's alright. I didn't get arrested though.
Anyway, year 2000 hit, so we got together to talk about, where we're going to go with this whole Weed and Stiff thing.
Yeah.
And what came out of that was we sat down, remember, and we sat down, this was a new one, we sat down and we were just one last shot, see if anything would happen. And I strummed a few chords, I grabbed the studio's guitar, and he sat down at the studio's piano. And that was a new thing.
That was-
because I didn't even know he could play piano.
I can't really.
And yeah, but you did well enough.
Yeah.
So sat down, and we started banging out some songs.
Yeah, actually, I remember the thing that really kicked off this was the line of Statue Man.
Statue man, you see me naked. I run away and find my little lamb.
That's what really put us in the chairs, you know what I'm saying? Statue Man, I think I was just singing it. Statue Man, I don't fucking know the song anymore. See you naked, I'm a little lamb. Who knows, but the statue's name is Dever.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Statue Man was born, and we're thinking, wow, this is a good song.
Yeah. I
And,
remember it was just
like,
gonna be
what-
like a one song kind of,
Yeah.
try to sell it to a movie for a fucking soundtrack or something.
Yeah, exactly. Just because we need to pay rent.
Yeah.
So we were thinking, this is a great song, and what can we do? What else can we do? So we started hammering out a few more, and next thing you know, we came back with a whole new official album called Bush Needs.
Bush Needs, yeah. Bad for You. I think that was the second thing we put down.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Jerry Bean was one of the probably the biggest single off that.
Yeah,
that
it's
album.
pretty popular. Jerry Bean.
I'll look you up in the phone book, call you by number.
It's a ballad. Great piano work. Great piano work.
Thank you.
And but that's when we started to get. We had a whole new element to our sound. We had the piano involved. The music was more passionate.
Yeah,
It
Downtown
was-
Tonight was on that, right?
Yeah, Downtown Tonight was on that.
It's a personal song.
It's very personal. We almost didn't put it on there, but we figured people could benefit from hearing his story.
I want the fans to know.
Yeah.
You know, I want them to get in my heart, my soul.
Yeah. If you don't know the song, look it up. Go download it
like
on our website. We should be able to have the lyrics for it if you want to read those.
You know what I'm saying?
What was that?
That's me cutting my heart out and just throwing it in your fucking face. That was Downtown Tonight.
Oh, okay.
So much.
It was just it was very intense for him. It was just
And Freedom Pants, I think, came from that one.
no. Again, that was Rocket Steve.
Really?
That was 2003.
God damn! I swear we did Freedom Pants like so much longer.
No, that was 2003.
Okay. All right.
Just yeah. But for the first time ever, I mean, our songs were working, and they were working better than they had before. So we decided to release it, and it just went fucking up the roof.
Bananas.
Just absolute bananas.
Bonkers. It went bonkers.
And and we, the phone wouldn't stop ringing. Because we did interviews, we did concerts, we did that big Las Vegas show. Remember that?
Yeah.
With that guy in the hard hat. That was when you changed it up. We were going for a new style, so that was when we started. I was wearing the suit coat. I had changed to something more formal. You had the witch's hat, which we thought was making a bold statement.
Yeah, I don't know. See, that's kind of the thing I don't like about the piano era. I think we separate the cassette era and then the piano era. Is I got rid of the old fucking hat. You know, I'm
It was
glad.
just time for a change. It was time for a change.
Yeah, it didn't work though. I'm pretty sure you guys saw scrotum there, so just let's take that out.
So yeah, we did big tours. Is that when we toured with Smack My Boo? Was that on that tour?
Yeah, definitely the Bush tour.
Yes, who's our opening band?
Smack my boo.
I remember you really wanted a bus that time.
Yeah, well, we never had one before, so I was hoping. Just taking Jeeps
So
to shows.
the Jeeps are fine. They were comfortable. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Bush Needs was just a whole new era. It's a whole new thing. And
Foggy. How are your glasses doing?
I'm fine.
Why am I
Oh, good.
foggy?
I don't know. I think mine has the Argyle. It's probably keeping it off the lens. So we wanted to keep this momentum going from Bush Needs. We wanted to keep the momentum going,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
the best way to do that
Definitely.
was just to get straight to a quick tour, worldwide, but quick tour.
Yeah.
Get back in
3
the studio
stops.
to work on it. Yeah. Get, if you like us that much, you'll come see us. We're not gonna fucking come to you.
Yeah. See, he knows.
Yeah. And so we decided to get straight back in it. So later that year, it was around Christmas time.
Mm-hmm. And B sings.
Yeah, Brian Sings came out, and we recorded that, and this was, I mean, as you know, this is just a juggernaut. Brian Sings is our biggest record of our career, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, Buttermoose is.
Well,
to me,
until now.
You know, but yeah, B Sings was amazing. It was
Everything
amazing,
since
yeah.
until now, everything since then is just trying to be Brian Sings.
Yeah.
And I mean, other bands, not even just us, other bands are trying to sound like that too.
Yeah, Trash Bucket. They even released an album called Paul Sings, and it was terrible.
Yeah, I don't had the Indian kid on the cover.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was just
Paul
bad.
Sings. I mean, how obvious is that?
Yeah, I know.
Paul Sings.
What a stupid title.
Yeah, I am the temper. What the hell's up with that shit? You know what I'm saying?
With Brian Sings, obviously our biggest single, probably our biggest single ever, is.
I'm sorry. Just
Can we talk,
I know,
please?
I know they saw scrotum before, and I just
Some tape or something? Just
No.
don't move. Just sit there and you'll be fine.
I got a blanket. Just do a blanket, just for a little bit. You alright with the blanket?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just as long
Okay.
as I keep telling the story.
Yeah, we're good.
So anyway, off of Brian Sings, Brian Sings.
Some of our best
Yeah.
stuff. It's a different kind of album too, because it's our best up until now, but it's not as rock in your face.
No, it was
It's
very much a
kinda-
mood record. It was
Yeah.
very much a mood record. Coldplay was doing something similar at the time, and so we came out. I Am the Tempest, which I'm sure you've heard is I mean that's classic, but at this point.
Take me on a ride with my only son. She has a temper. I am the tempest. She has a temper. I am the tempest. Don't blow my nose.
You know, still on rock radio.
Still, yeah.
And but what was really a really big turning point for us on that was we started to work with the Aliens for the first time.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not allowed to talk about how we met them and why.
No.
You're welcome to write to us, but I can't, for legal reasons, I can't speak about it.
Yeah, but they were such a great addition.
They
to
really
what we
were.
do.
They came in and they're just very passionate creatures. Very passionate creatures.
Yeah, they got a lot going on. I try to just interact with them only purely kind of a business thing. I don't get personal with their shit, but yeah.
Yeah, they're top notch at what they do.
They are.
And they came in and they did
Passionate.
they did For You, which was a hip hop track which we had never done before, but it was just so fantastic.
We didn't want to do it, but
Yeah,
they
we-
were like,
They're like,
shut
no,
the
you
fuck
need
up.
you need this
Yeah.
for your album.
That's exactly
They
right.
came in and then it's a good thing they did because we put Hot Rod City on there. That was supposed to be for my solo record. And Jim's like, hey, why don't we put that on there?
Yeah, what's going on with the solo record? Why did you even think or even have the idea for it?
Because-
Was there issues that you didn't want to talk about at the time?
To be honest, you're not that reliable. So for all I knew, the band was going to break up again.
Well, we could have addressed this. You just
We had addressed it twice before.
did we?
No, I mean in different scenarios.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm glad
The
the
band's always
solo
gone through the
album
ups and downs. And
didn't work out. I had solo plans of my own, actually. Just weed. It's gonna be awesome.
I think that people,
Weed.
Yeah, people would have. Yeah, I think they would have been mistaken.
Yeah, with a song title just Weed 1, Weed 2. It's always about fucking me. Didn't work
It's a
out.
bummer, really.
It was only just a thought.
So Aliens came out. They helped us with "Squeeze of Mine," which is a big single off that, and it was they just blew it through the roof too, and it was just did amazing.
The screens are mine, as my boots. La 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 la. Screens are mine.
So Brian Sings, our biggest album to date. Not anymore. This is gonna be huge, guys.
Yeah,
But-
I think B Mooses are.
B-movies.
I think it's so much better in B Sings, but that's just me. I gotta.
Well, we're not there yet. We're not
Okay,
there yet. Let's keep
alright.
talking about Brian Sings.
All right. Whoo.
So Brian Sings, that was our biggest album until now, and that got us all over the world. We had fans everywhere at that point. I mean, we had never seen fame like that. Mm-hmm. So we were all pumped. But we had
There was a
done.
lady flashed her fucking T-tans and it had WS. I remember that.
Backwards?
Yeah. I don't know why. But it was crazy. I'd never seen fans like that. It's just showing their fucking, you know what I'm saying?
A GNU?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that was interesting.
And they were reacting that way to, these are piano ballads. For
yeah,
the
one
most
guy,
part.
he fucking pulled out his
No,
fucking...
that's okay. We don't need to.
Okay.
Can
Weed and stiff right on the
we
shaft.
move on? I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it's stiff.
Can we?
I think-
Oh god.
I think it was for you, actually.
I appreciate that. Thank you, whoever you are. Thank you. Yeah, always appreciate a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2001 hit, and in 2001 that was another downward turning point for us. We had done the piano guitar thing. We felt enough, and you know, it was a pop music craze at that time, and you know, the whole industry was just changing. So we decided to change with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We brought in computers this time and programming, and it was just multiple layers and choirs, all sorts of stuff, and that became Ugly Chick, Bambi Chick, Boom Boom Boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, Ugly Chick. Awful. Just terrible piece of shit.
It has its moments.
It's terrible.
Everybody Needs a Cheetah is a good song.
I get me some shorts. I'm going down to the beach. I have a little lemonade. Everybody needs a cheetah.
Good Sandwich is a good song.
Good Sandwich. Okay.
But the thing is, there's only 7 tracks. You know, what were we thinking?
Really? I had no idea.
There's only 7. Oh, 8. No, I'm sorry. There's 8.
8?
Yeah.
God, that's lazy as shit.
Yeah.
We only put out 8. What do we expect?
And 6 of them were
album.
horrible.
Here's an album, 8. And then I know one of them I'm wrapping to a book, you know, a history book.
Which is funny because there's actually a fan base that likes that track.
Yeah, I gotta question that guy. Or those guys, or whatever. Who the hell is gonna like a rap about a history book?
But anyway, it was just it was an experiment. We'll say that it was an
Shit.
experiment. I'm trying to be fair to us.
No. Terrible. I hated it. Hated it all the way through, especially the last song. Oh, I like Cheetah. I'll give Cheetah its due.
And we didn't even bother touring for that album. I don't think we even ever played those live.
Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, that
Yeah, the
needless
pop
to
song.
say, that album just dropped off the face of the planet. It just didn't sell at all.
Shit brick.
And we were very disheartened and very, very upset about that because we put a lot of effort into it. Well, not really.
Well, I was fine with it because I was planning on riding this wave until it just kind of ran out, and then I was gonna, you know, get
You
back
were?
into my tea club, and I was gonna go fishing, and that was it. So I was kind of happy Ugly Chick was shit because I knew I was gonna get back into tea. So I was down with that.
So after Ugly Chick, Bambi Chick, we took a break for about 2 years. We just didn't have it in us. It was a big letdown. A lot of fans had turned their backs on us, and it was a tough time.
Yes, it was.
2002, we didn't really do much. I remember we got together. You wrote Popsicle Man, which became a Weed and Stiff B-side.
When the storm made love to the popsicle man, he had his pan all up in his pan.
That was a good track. It was
Yeah,
a good track.
it was fun.
But it was here and there. We weren't working on any albums. We did 2 Christmas songs that year.
Oh, I didn't like those, but
Why?
it's just really faggy to me. But
So then in 2003, we started talking. And we're like, you know what? Our last album just didn't do well. And we both agreed. And we said, well, what do we do? Do we stop? Or do we try to fix this? And said, we sat down, we had a long, long dinner. And we discussed,
we broke bread.
no, we're not religious.
That's what you say. If I'm like
Oh.
invite you for a meal, we break.
Oh.
You want to break bread, Stiff? It's like, yeah, I'd love to break bread, Jim.
Okay. So we broke bread.
It's an old-fashioned saying.
It was a long dinner about it. And what we both discovered was that we wanted to try to fix our mistakes.
Yeah.
But we had to go back to the root. You know, what was Weed and Stiff? Where did we come from? What was our essence? What had we done best? What did people love the most?
Yeah.
And we thought back to Brian Sings.
Yeah.
Great songs, great
And a little bit
production,
of the
great-
cassette era too. I mean,
Little
you
bit,
gotta
little bit.
bring that in.
like the energy of it.
Yeah, the energy and just going outside the box mostly. You know.
Yeah.
That's
Not
what-
taking it so seriously.
Yeah.
Just have fun. Just have, yeah.
Not always on the beat. You know, you can go outside the beat a little bit.
Yeah.
That's all.
You don't even have to hit the right chords.
Yeah. Fuck.
What's a key? I don't know what a key is.
Who cares? Who gives a shit? But that's our inspiration for
Yeah.
what happened.
And so we got together with that mindset, and we locked ourselves in the studio in one day. I remember just in one room, and live. We recorded that live in one room. I remember,
Yeah.
and we
loved
just
it.
pounded it out, and it became Rocket Steve, which that was 2003 was Rocket Steve, and it just was huge. It was
so good.
and a bunch of songs off that. I mean, you had the title track, Rocket Steve.
Y'all think you're cool. We all don't know Rocket Steve.
You had Rocktown.
Rocktown has a spot for me. Rocktown for me.
You had Please Love Me, which was another, we did, our first real music video ever was for that song.
Yeah, the Aliens.
Which is sung by the Aliens.
Yeah, we helped out.
Please love me for me. Please love me for me. Sweetly. Please love me for me. Tenderly. Please love me for me.
The Stephen Huey, they're multi-talented people, and so they're the hosts of this big radio show, but they had also decided they wanted to come on and produce with us. And they had helped us on the album, but then they decided that they really wanted to do a music video with us, so we said, fuck it.
Fuck it.
And we got together, but then the Aliens, they overheard that conversation, and they got extremely jealous. Again, the Aliens are very passionate
Watch that.
people. I was curious what you were doing.
Yes, I got juice on my shirt.
It's fantastic. The Aliens are just super passionate, so if you saw that concert, you'll see their version of For You is just
Yeah.
explosive.
Yeah,
So-
we actually didn't perform all that well.
No. No, we didn't.
They stole the show.
Yeah, we were tired. That was the end of our tour. We were tired. You know, they
Yeah.
just asked us to do this big thing, and we said okay. But
Aliens outperformed us.
But if you see it, but they're good at that because they're extremely passionate. So when they heard that Stephen Huey wanted to do a Rocktown video off of Rocket Steve, they immediately jumped in and basically demanded that they get a video too, and they were going to do theirs first because they wanted to go home.
Yeah, that's how they did.
And so, yeah, so we decided, all right, fuck it. So, you know, this is no big deal. We can hang out for a night. So far, the premise of the video pretty much is, you know, he's had a hard time in his life.
Hey,
Dude, what are you doing, man?
no, it's cool. It's for Dill and I.
But why?
Well, we're not doing anything tonight. It's,
Well, right, but
no, we'll be ready tomorrow. It'll be fine.
you could be up by 2, right?
Right. Oh.
Okay. That was Jim Wee, ladies and gentlemen. We were shooting a video with them for their new single Rocktown tomorrow. And then sure enough, what happened is Stephen Huey ended up becoming booked, and we never did a video for Rocktown.
Yeah, and the Aliens were so hard to work with that I think they were kind of just done.
I got people who do this shit for me. I'm not gonna do it, okay? You tell me what to do.
Do you have your own album? Come here, come back here.
No, you tell me what to do.
Get back here. Stop walking in circles. Do you?
Right, get it out of my face.
Yeah, they were just burnt.
Because it took a while, and Aliens are just so hard to work with.
But we did, Rocket Steve gave us our first, so for the band, they're part of the band, kind of, at least on that record.
Yeah.
Give us our first music video, a bunch of singles. I think that one included Freedom Pants.
Free Pants, Scat.
Yeah.
Golden in my face. That's
Yeah.
a great line.
It's a great song. A couple of good B-sides of that. Hum Hum and the Chuck Buster,
Yeah,
which was our attempt at doing a bit.
Charleston Waltz, okay song.
It's an album closer. Mm-hmm. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Rocket Steve sold so well. The best since Brian Sings.
This one had Freedom Pants, right?
That's what I just said.
Okay. I wasn't paying
What is with you
attention.
in Freedom Pants?
I keep thinking that we did this like back in '95.
No.
Okay.
No.
It's a common, simple mistake, not a big deal.
Well, that's like 8 years off.
Yeah. I'm
Simple
pretty sure.
mistake.
Okay.
Alright, let's focus.
Sorry.
Come on.
All right.
What are you doing? Are you?
This is really interesting. I don't know. Just started doing it. Check this out.
Eventually we had that music video come out, the montage music video for that song. So we
Yeah.
kind of got a video out of it.
We did. Actually, yeah, that's true. I didn't even really think about that. But yeah, that's true.
Y'all think you're cool. Y'all don't know rocket
But after all those shows, again, Stephen Huey performances and a bigger fan base, and it was the next best thing since Brian sings, and so we brought it back. We redeemed ourselves. But I think something happened after that, and we just kind of got lazy because we realized that we had basically come back and we had done 2 of the best albums ever made.
There's a lot of competition out at the time. Nickelback. It was hard to,
It really, I think Daughtry had come around then too.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to just kind of compete.
So 11 years go by. That's over a decade. We didn't talk much.
I didn't. We didn't say much at all.
No.
There's not much to talk about when there's no music involved. I don't give a shit how his day's going. You know? Just being honest with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. So in 11 years, I think you started, Jim started your own gardening business,
Yeah,
yes? Weeds.
Yeah, we did okay. Not bad. It paid the bills. Got me out of the house, so Weeds was a good thing.
And I started to run a pool hall.
Yeah, Dillard's Billiards, I think, right?
Yeah, Dillard's Billiards.
That's right.
And yeah, we didn't do much in music at all for 11 years.
Trash Bucket released Rocket Hank.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, Rocket Hank. I think pretty sure Trash Bucket just watched what we did and then released something similar and just copied us.
Well, yeah, but that's what they did the last time. I'm sure they did. But who owns a Trash Bucket record?
You do?
No, I was as an example.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, in 2011, our studio burnt down. We lost a lot of our master tapes and a lot of that stuff. So we got together for that, and we're reminiscing and discussing. So we talked with our record label and let them release the Rocket Steve music video, which is a montage of the previous 10 years of work.
Yeah.
There was a made-for-TV documentary that was done about us, and just a couple of we found some B-sides that were released. Just the usual shit to make some money.
The Z's is here, and I'm rolling with my boots. I have a baseball, and I'm throwing it to you.
But they got us talking about it again. We started talking again. So every now and then we would get a hold of each other and say, hey, can I borrow that bottle?
Yeah.
And
what is with that? You borrowing bottles all the time. Can we stop it and talk about this? Because I know
no, it's not that important. I just don't know why you want to. It's just a bottle. Why does it matter what I'm using it for?
Because I got a lot of bottles, and you always wanted one.
So why?
I don't know what.
But why can't you just give me one then? Why is it such a problem to give one up?
Okay, all right. I always just was wondering what was going on with the bottle thing.
Just don't worry about it.
Okay, we'll talk about it after we're done here.
Yeah. So anyway, we were talking, and I actually called him up to borrow a bottle, and
so odd. Who borrows a bottle?
Just let it go. Let it go.
And they're agreeing with me, so okay. Continue.
So I said, hey,
squirt. What do you think about that? Sorry.
So I called Jim Weed, and he says, hey, do you want to come over for a piece of pie and some silverware for Christmas?
Oh.
And I was like, that's funny. He's not much of a Christmas guy.
It's not like rubber.
So I was just thinking, he's not much of a Christmas guy. So I said, fine, we'll get together. This was this last Christmas.
Okay.
I wasn't asking you to agree with me.
Alright.
And so we got together, and we were listening to some old demos and stuff, and we went home. We had a nice holiday, and I got a letter in the mail from him. Which was surprising because nobody really writes me letters anymore.
Well, I don't.
It's 2014.
I don't do the whole cell phone thing.
You really don't.
It's not my deal. It's not my jive. So
I forgot. I forgot I had a mailbox.
Did you?
Until eventually. You sent me that letter and it was in there for weeks until the mailman actually came and just knocked on my door.
Mm.
And it was a letter from Jim Weed.
Yep.
And he said, hey, I think I'd like to try a new record. It's been long enough.
Yeah, I want to try it. I just don't know why you have to bring that up, but yeah, I sent him a letter. Just wanted to try it. What's the harm in trying?
It was gonna be a while till we get in the studio together. So when because we have families to worry about. I mean, not our. We have other people's families that we
Yeah.
spend a lot of time with, and excuse me. And so we said, well, why don't you go in and just lay some stuff down? So he would send me some demos.
This is the latest and shiniest version of the Thunder of Thu demo. Trick my power and I wanna groove through thunder, let it rumble.
And I would write some demos of my own, send them back.
Yeah.
Usually good responses.
Yeah, I was really into it. You were writing some awesome shit,
Thank you.
as everyone's gonna hear. So I was really down for what was going on.
And then in March? I think it was March. Yeah,
What happened in March?
you came down to visit.
Oh, photo shoot. Yeah, we had a great shoot.
In March we met up in California and we did this great photo shoot. And it was the first time ever, or not ever, but the first time since 2003 we had done one.
Yeah, and I hadn't seen him in so long.
Yeah, and so
He looked
Christmas,
good.
but
So I was happy to see Stiff. You know, he was doing great. So.
you saw me like 2 months before that.
Oh yeah, during the holidays.
Yeah.
That's true.
And so we had done, we went bowling and shopping, and I think we played croquet in that guy's lawn
Yeah.
for a minute.
Yeah, that was odd.
It was.
It was a good time.
Painted some fences.
Painted some fences. That was, yeah. That's another weird thing that we do. I don't know what kind of hobbies we have. Remember, you cutting trees down, painting fences.
Well, yeah, we used to cut trees down behind the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go down the hill and do that in the middle of the night.
It's so weird, but proud of it actually.
Yeah, it's all right. Nobody knows. Yeah, so we did this photo shoot in March, and we set studio time for May. Sure enough, time came, and we packed up and came to the studio in Nevada, and started laying it down. 4 days in the studio.
4
days.
hard working days.
4 days in the studio, and Jim came in on the 3rd day because I think you got lost.
Well, yeah, it's I know it's on a main street, but it was hard to find. I know.
Oh, you're not a cell phone guy, huh?
No, I know it's
Yeah.
like on a very populated main street, but I couldn't find it, for the life of me.
I mean, you could have called me.
Yeah.
And asked me. I mean, at some point, because you
Yeah, I was
you
thinking
told me
about
you
writing
were-
a letter.
you told me you were on your way.
I knew that wasn't gonna do any good. So.
Yeah, probably not. Well, because whatever. You got there.
Yeah, I got here. That's all. That
And we banged it out in one day. Finished it all his vocals. And we were happy to say that for the first time in 11 years.
banged it out.
Yep. The first time in 11 years, Weed and Stiff has a new album coming out.
Buttermoose.
Behind us, yes. It's an album called Buttermoose. It's going to be a triple disc set. First disc is going to be the new record. It's 11 brand new spanking tracks.
Yep.
Second CD, which we've been talking about, is going to have all the remakes from, not all of them, but the ones we had handpicked.
Yeah, we decided if we were going to come back after 11 years, we were going to give a lot of content. We were
exactly.
into it.
Exactly.
Down.
And the third disc is going to be a DVD with what you're watching on it, and it's all wrapped up into one nice package.
I'm so proud. And I've never had pride for an album. Never. Didn't give a fucking shit. Like, even Brian sings. I was like, okay, that's fine.
Where's my check?
Check. What are you talking about?
No, that was what you were saying.
Oh.
That's your
yeah,
attitude.
Yeah. Well, it is kind of for this album too, but I have passion. I still want the check. It's the reason for
Yeah.
everything.
But that's where we're at now. We spent 4 days in the studio and brought all the gear and laying down guitar tracks and vocals and
Aliens are here.
the aliens have joined the record again.
They came back.
I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home.
And they did some good work this time around.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
No, they were awesome. I just wish they stayed around for this part of the documentary. I'd love to have them talk to you guys. Yeah.
Want to give them a call?
Yeah, I gotta take a shit. So.
You can't wait till the interview's done?
No, I really gotta go. We've been doing this for like 45 minutes now, and if you could just handle that portion, because
Okay.
you don't really need me for.
I guess I'm closer to them than you are anyway.
Yeah, you don't really need me for the call. I don't want to talk. To
This is for their benefit, I guess.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a shit. He's gonna do I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'll be right back.
We'll give the aliens. Actually, I don't have their number. Like sometimes they call. I don't know. Never thought about that. I never call them. I don't know what to do about it. Hey, does somebody have the aliens' number? Does anybody? Tony. Oh, speak of the devil. Let me see if it's a long distance call. Let me hear if they can. Hello? Hey, so what's going on, man? Did you leave your books in the studio?
My books, my fucking books.
Your
Leather box?
a leather box?
Yeah, never mind. So what's going on? Stuff like that.
Doing fine. We're just in the middle of an interview.
Oh, that's good. That's awesome, man. What are you talking about? Talking about fucking spaghetti?
Yeah, we're doing.
That's spaghetti, right?
No, we don't do an interview about spaghetti. Listen, I got it. Like, I gotta go. We're in the middle of this interview for the DVD.
Oh, alright. Well, that's fine.
All right, say hi to the wife for me and.
Okay, fuck off.
What? I didn't understand any of that. They're on the record and they have some really, really killer songs, the aliens do. And it's a rockin' record. A lot of rock tracks. High energy, high impact. There's also some good slower jams. It's an adventure, it's a ride all the way through. And we really, really think you're gonna enjoy it.
You done?
Did you finish up?
Yeah.
Are you,
We still going?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're just gonna finish the interview without you?
I was hoping I'd shit it out, you know? You know what I'm saying? Alright, so where we at? Did you call him?
We're pretty much. No, I was gonna, and he called me. He was looking for his books.
That's crazy. What are you gonna do?
So you just done with the interview? You have nothing to say, huh?
Well, you know.
What does our future look like? Probably
To me-
more kick-ass records.
Yeah, to me, this new record, Buttermoose, this begins the third era
It is. It's a brand new era of Weed and Stuff.
in Weed and Stiff. And
We had the old school, you know, the gritty cassette era.
yes,
Then we had the piano, our largest era. You know, those when we got superstars. And this time around, we're setting out. We're blazing new trails and setting out to do something new.
yeah.
And
There's going to be another one to come, at least one
Yeah.
more.
And we think this is going to be the beginning of something that you're going to be very happy with. So we'd like to thank all of our fans for sticking with us for 20 years.
Yeah,
It's
thanks.
been 20 years.
Yeah, 20.
20 years.
It's quite a ride.
And it's only getting started again.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to seeing you out on the road.
Yeah, go see our tour. It's a Smell My Business is the name of the tour.
Yeah.
Smell
Wait, what?
My Business. What's going on?
I don't know. The power keeps going up.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, go check it out. I mean, I think it starts in Albuquerque, and then it heads somewhere to, like, I think it's Moscow?
That's a weird jump, but
Well, yeah, because I remember, like, it's like Albuquerque on a Monday, and then Russia on Tuesday, and then we have to be back in San Francisco, and then Japan. Who books this shit?
it's going to be a good time.
A lot more time on a plane than anything else.
Tell you what.
What is that pose?
Just relaxing, bro.
What is with the bro?
Just a kind of a laid back term.
It just looks really uncomfortable. You right?
I'm alright. We're good.
Okay.
Back to the crack bar.